20 proven strategies that will completely enhance your Japanese proficiency. Trust me. Where I found that information, you say? The internet. And because I went hiking recently, take a look at my videos and pictures while I give you advice on learning Japanese. Let's start with our perfect study routine. First, write everything in Romaji, forever. Hiragana, katakana, kanji. I think real Japanese learners just stick to Romaji. If you just want to talk in Japanese, you just need to know Romaji, right? There's no sense in learning overly complicated kanji, no? And if you ever have a problem with this, second, only use Google Translate. Why learn Japanese when you can just translate everything, right? If you translate "this is tasty rice" from English to Japanese, then これは美味しいおアメリカです. Sounds just about right. And if you ever get in the thought process of studying Japanese, then never actually study, just prepare. Your bookshelf looks empty, buy some textbooks to decorate it. Because looking at them is the same as learning, right? Also, if you get the desire to learn, be careful. Don't forget to make a study routine for the next days, the next weeks, and the next months, of course. And Google on what the best way to learn Japanese instead of starting. And if you ever fall into the trap of learning Japanese, then trust me with this fourth point. Memorize words in isolation, never in context. Like, who needs grammar? Everyone will understand you when you just put random words after each other, right? At the end, Japanese is a context-dependent language, right? So everyone should be able to read the context without the guidance of some particles that no one needs, right? I mean, when you talk, you can also omit the wa sometimes, right? So why don't just omit every particle? And because Japanese learning is still pretty hard, rely entirely on spaced repetition apps and never use Japanese in real life. I mean, just a few more Anki cards. If I do my Anki cards of the day, I will be fluent in no time, right? At the end, I have 500 cards a day for 2 years, but why can I still not speak and listen to Japanese? Well, I guess I need to learn more Anki. And if you build your perfect study routine, then it's for you to learn the easiest life hacks to dodge speaking Japanese. I mean to speak Japanese. Speak Japanese with a heavy, exaggerated anime accent. I mean, why sound natural when you can sound like an badass, overdramatic villain, right? Or instead of using words like kodomo, why don't just say gaki? At the end, it's shorter and easier anyway, right? 7. Only use one phrase for everything. I mean, why bother learning many different words in Japanese language? If you're hungry, just say yabai. If you're lost in the streets of Akihabara because your phone doesn't have battery and you forgot where your hotel is, yabai. And if you have an existential crisis and you don't know what to do with your life, yabai. Fear of making mistakes so much that you just never talk. Because at the end, if you just learn a few words, it's okay, but let's first focus on the basics. I can start speaking soon, after 2 weeks, or yeah, let's say 1 month. Or wait, I still have time left, 5 years? I mean, at the end I'm not at Japan, so I will not be able to speak with Japanese people anyway. And if you never speak, you'll never make mistakes, right? And of course, until now, I put in so much effort to learn Japanese. Why don't just look out for the 9th point? Insist that all Japanese people switch to English for you. Why struggle when they probably understand English anyway, right? I mean, there are words like soseji or biru, so there must be more words like this, right? At the end, English is a world language, and every Japanese that doesn't understand my first language in their country is not worthy to speak to me. Why should I learn a language spoken by over 120 million people? I mean, that's just extra work, no? And we're trying to be efficient with this guide. And we don't want to be too harsh to Japanese people, right? So only listen to Japanese while sleeping and just assume you'll absorb it. Because at the end we want to learn a bit, right? I mean, there's this famous video with millions of views. I can learn without effort, I just sleep and listen to it. There is nothing wrong about it, right? Just sleep and my brain will absorb it and learn for me. Crazy, right? Sure, you won't understand the word when you wake up, but I mean, at least you feel productive. And while we are speaking about being productive, let me share you my kanji master recipe. And even though it's a recipe, it's actually not about cooking, but I can guarantee you after following these tips you will be cooked. Only learn kanji by staring at them and hoping they make sense. I mean, don't learn radicals or readings, just vibe with the characters, you know what I mean? If you look long enough at the kanji you can see the tree. So I just need to look at this one just a little longer. 12. Always mix up similar looking kanji. Wait, is this cow or noon? I mean, it looks similar in the kanji, so it must have the similar meaning, right? And finally, assume kanji all have only one reading. I mean, just think about it. Why does hito have like 12 pronunciations? I mean, you can say nin or jin or ri. Well, I think it's just way too complicated, so let's just say hito every time. Evade culture, navigate the culture in Japan, of course. Ignore social hierarchy and just use casual speech with everyone. I mean, why are there even hierarchies? Why is there even polite language? At the end, people will understand me, right? Your boss, your professor, a stranger on the train, it's all omae and yo from now on. The first greeting for your teacher will be yo, and instead of saying watashi wa Victor desu, 16歳です、よろしくお願いします, you can say 僕は Victor 16歳だよ、よろしくね. I mean, it's shorter, no? And then of course, one fundamental mistake is to think that Japan is more than Tokyo. Japan is just Tokyo. Wait, there are other cities? No way. I guess there's Tokyo and Osaka? Is it even Japan? Maybe something called Sapporo? I mean, doesn't matter, right? And finally, assume that Japanese people are just anime characters. I mean, what do you mean not everyone says nani in real life? If you don't understand something, you cannot just shout nani? And by the way, why are there no subtitles when I speak to Japanese people inside Japan? So now we come to the final form of failure, or what your parents told you since your early childhood. Give up after 2 weeks. Fluency didn't happen overnight. This language must be broken. I thought I could learn a language in 1 month, no? I mean, it's just a language, no? And after you quit learning Japanese, argue online about why Japanese is too hard. I mean, learning Japanese is impossible. Argue in online forums how hard your life is, how Japanese people will never accept you even though you're speaking perfect Japanese, and it cannot be that other people learn Japanese so easy. And if you ever have the thought about learning Japanese again, just keep in mind, speaking in overly formal textbook Japanese at all times is mandatory. Wait, Japanese textbooks are exactly like the real world? As long as I stick to the textbook Japanese, I will be perfectly fine, right? And the last advice I can give you, watch this video and actually take my advice. If you made it this far and thought, wow, great tips, then congratulations, you're now on the fast track to never learn Japanese.